Huge news from the SBA. Buying a business just got a lot easier. The Small Business Administration just released new rules related to down payments when buying an existing business. And for those of you that don't know, the SBA will let you borrow up to $5 million to go and purchase a business. Now, they allow you to do that with 10% down payments. And under the old rules, half of that down payment could come in the form of a seller's note. So you had to put 5% down and the seller would do a seller note for 5% of the purchase price, meaning you could buy a business with 5% down. But the new rules increased the seller's note portion up to 75% of the down payment, meaning you can buy a business with 2.5% down. So you can buy $1 million business with $25,000 down. And don't forget, you can access your 401k or IRA to make that down payment. And even as a part of the loan process, the SBA will give you the cash you need to run the business day to day. And not only did they reduce the down payment requirement, they made the seller's note terms much more attractive to sellers, meaning that more sellers are going to be open to this option. So under the old rules on the seller's note, you weren't allowed to make payments, neither interest or principal, for the entire life of the SBA loan, which is typically a 10-year loan. So that meant you couldn't give the seller any portion of their seller's note for 10 years. But with the new rules, you can start paying the seller after 24 months. And sellers are going to be so much more receptive to that structure. And the SBA even opened the door to 0% down purchases if the seller stays on as an equity owner. We're still waiting on a little bit more clarity there, so check back for a video on that. They also increased what they consider a small loan that can go through their Express program to $500,000 from $350,000, which just means you can get those loans done a little easier and a little bit faster. So reach out if you want to partner with us to buy a business.